IDA for leaving my friend passed out at a party. Me 27F had been friends with my best friend to 8F and now ex-best friend for almost 10 years. Over the past 6 months, our friendship has been a little tense. We've been fighting more, which is really unlike us. And there's been a distance between us. A few weeks ago, my friend went to a work party after work at her boss's house. At about 1 p.m. at night, I get a text from her phone that says your friend got too drunk. She's fine, just really scared, and you need to come pick her up. I was on a date with my boyfriend 35 meters at the time, but we stopped our date and drove to the house. When we got there, there were tons of people and drugs everywhere, cocaine, etc. They led me to a room where she was passed out. There were people all around her and some were laughing and taking pictures. Anyway, we tried to wake her up and she wouldn't wake up. My boyfriend tried to pick her up. She's maybe 165 pounds, but said she was like dead weight and couldn't. At that point, she screamed at him, "Put me the fuck down." I guess she had woken up briefly, but then she was unconscious again. This pissed my boyfriend off and he went off and started playing beer bong. At this point, the other girls at the party were getting catty and saying that we needed to leave. They said this isn't a party and you weren't invited. I offered to stay the night, but they forced me to leave. I texted my friend as soon as I left and explained the situation. The next morning, my friend calls me and says that she had been drugged. She took a drug test and there were barbiturates in her system. She was on antidepressants and claimed that she believed she died at some point due to the drug interaction. Over the next 2 weeks, I barely hear from her. It's super weird. Then she texts me and really coldly says we need to talk. We met up for coffee and she basically said I can't be friends with someone who would leave me drugged and dying on the floor. I told her I didn't know she was drugged and I didn't know she was dying, but she didn't care. She said regardless, you don't leave a girl in that position. I told her the people forced me to leave and she said that I should have called 911 then. Nothing I said turned her around and I got really upset. She was listening to what the other girls at the party were saying happened over my words. I told her that when she was ready to apologize, I'd be here. But until then, I guess we're not friends, IDA.